Hey guys, this is John, the Visor Guy with Visor Guy Health again. And this time I'm coming to you with this video from a different perspective. All of my videos thus far have been about exercise, having me outside doing all the various different calisthenics, cardio, stretching, and just things like hiking, surfing, just enjoying the outside. This video that I'm going to do is completely different, and I've had a lot of reservations about doing this video. I've thought long and hard about it. This topic of skincare. I just said, you know what the heck, I'm gonna do it. I'm 53 years old, I'm a father of 5. I shouldn't care what other guys and maybe some women out there who watch the video might think. As I was doing the research, us guys, we need help. We need a lot of help. The information that was out there, that was good. It was generally done by younger people. So whether it was a younger guy or a younger girl talking about skincare. But here's where all the tutorials, all the videos lack. When you take a deep look into it, you don't see people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s doing skincare, telling us how to manage our skin, what we should do, protect ourselves. It's all done by generally younger people. And that's kind of also what really pushed me, is because since I couldn't find anything really good out there that was reaching me, and the things that I did find, honestly, I didn't really like it. The guys that were doing the videos, they didn't really speak to me. My approach is going to be different. It's just, more of a guy's, I guess, perspective. The way I talk to people may not reach everyone out there. So, and they may not like it, and that's okay, because we all have our different likes and dislikes. I just want to approach it from an older guy's perspective, and any women or ladies out there that are listening that you think your man could benefit from this, I would love to hear from you. Please follow, because I'm going to be doing a 4-part video series, maybe 5, and I'm going to be talking about first, like what I do to prep myself, everything from shaving, washing my face. Another one might be the lotions I put on, whether it's daytime, nighttime, sunscreen, maybe exfoliating, and then also just the toner, the cleanser, facials. Then I'm going to talk about what type of things, because my wife, since she's so good at this kind of stuff, we kind of sat down and we talked about what it is that made my skin more youthful looking than, let's say, the average guy. And but here's where the big difference that I noticed is that everything from my neck down, my skin is very youthful. It's very elastic. There's really no visible wrinkles. It's smooth, it's toned, and it's very young looking. We talked about that. Even though I've been out in the sun, unprotected, no sunscreen, my skin still looks good. She's jealous of it. As good as her skin is, and it's phenomenal. Her face is just glowing, and no wrinkles, nothing. Super youthful, hydrated, collagen, everything. But my skin on my lower part of my body is better than hers. And she's younger than me, and she's taking care of herself. And so we talk about that, and I'm going to talk about that in the video, what we isolated, what we think really helped. I kind of want to start breaking down the barriers where I want the average Joe to talk about skincare, taking care of our face, and not be embarrassed. And I know us guys were lying through our it's because when you look at the sales results of these major companies that produce skincare for women and men, guess where the growth is at? It's not in the women's market. It's been in, not just it is, but it has been in the men's market for 10 years or maybe longer. And then if you talk to women, if you talk to girls, they tell you, hey, my boyfriend or my husband does take care of their skin, but it's never talked about. So I am finally just saying, you know what the hell? I'm going to talk about it. People are very supportive of what I'm doing, both men and women. We'll talk more Q&A. If you have any questions, drop me a message and I'll try and answer it. Someone asked what I look like before and after cleansing and shaving and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna have a couple pictures like that, but I'm gonna do something else. I don't know how to use filters, so all of my stuff that I do, there's no filters. It's just whatever the camera captures, that's it. So you'll see my imperfections, like right here. You'll see like where I squint, right? Because I've always looked at computer monitors and small numbers, and so I think I'm always squinting for all those decades that if this part here goes like that, which I hate. I'm gonna be showing a picture I took after I was done cleaning, shaving, lotion, all of that kind of stuff. In that picture, even my girls say, what happened? How come I look so young? I know myself, that's not real, not even close to being real. So it must have been the angle, the lighting, It must have been somehow the shadow, whatever it must have been. But you see, people would use that on social media. This is what I look like, and this is what you can look like after you do this whole process. I'm just going to show you, don't fall for that. So I'm going to have the before, the what I normally look like, on a daily basis, I guess, and then fake look like on social media. All right, guys, this is me before shaving, so I'm pretty scruffy right here, yeah? And so I'm gonna just show you how different I'm gonna look, even though I don't think so, but I know, judging by the pictures that I see, that I'm gonna look a lot different. It's funny, sometimes I'll grow this out, and my daughters like it, but sometimes they'd rather have me just shave it off. I look totally different versus having this and then shaving. And so when I shave, I'm very clean, it's just, I look so much, it's healthier, the skin, and I look a lot younger. But you know what? I wish I had the look to grow a beard, because some guys look really good with a nice groomed beard. Just like some guys they're meant to have no hair, bald, and they look great, like Michael Jordan. But anyway, so I'm gonna shave, and what I do, I actually shave without any lather. It started when I was in college. Most things like wearing a visor and shaving without any lather started in college. And so for a variety of reasons, but one of them is just because I wanted to save time. Putting the lather on, I couldn't really see where I was sometimes going because the lather was thick. So sometimes it'd be too high, too low, or I wouldn't do it enough. And so here I could always see what I'm doing. And I think because the way I've done it just this way without just straight up the razor, I think it's been able to help exfoliating process as I'm doing this. In all honesty, when I did it, it was just to save time, but and it did kind of irritate and hurt, and I had to get used to it. But it wasn't that bad. This is what I did right here. So it doesn't hurt at all. Not at all. By the way, I'm looking at another mirror so I can see myself actually shave. See how fast that process is? I'm just going like this really fast. I can see exactly what I'm doing. But as you can see, I'm not even being, gentle with it. It doesn't hurt at all. So this is just roughly, I'm now I don't want to bore you with the details, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and shave more closely, and then I'll come back, finish the face with all the facial hair gone. Okay, so now I'm gonna wash my face, and after I shave, you gotta wash your face. Of course. Okay, next I'm going to put some type of cleanser. The thing that I actually used to wipe my face, it was actually a complexion toner and freshener. But what I do in the process before that is actually I use a ultra hydrating alkaline, this cleanser. So I use that. I try and use that every night. I don't so much use it in the morning. I use it at night because I know there's a lot of dirt on my face, old skin, dead skin, just gunk. And so basically, when I use it, it looks like this. So hold on one sec. So this is the cleanser. So this is what I use actually, even though it's not nighttime, this is what I try to use at night. Just to get all that yucky, grimy gunk, old dead skin, and just actually I like this a lot. It makes my face feel really fresh, and it doesn't feel old, dry. And that's before I put on any type of cream at night. Just leave it on for, I don't know, a minute, or and then just wash it off. Okay, so I wash it off, and then now just dry it off the face. Now, after that, I would go ahead and apply that. If it was the daytime, I would apply that the complexion toner, and that's the one that really gets that extra gunk off. But the other one I just use really for nighttime. And just again, right now, my face just feels cleaner, fresher. The elasticity is just better than when I first started off. As you saw when I first started off, my face looked tired, it looked older, it didn't look fresh. And so here, it just looks a lot cleaner. And then I will go ahead and put moisturizer. So I'm gonna put some moisturizing cream on it, and just for the rest of the day. And just because it feels good. And actually, honestly, it feels really hydrated when I do it. If I don't do it, my face throughout, it just feels dry. You know what I'm talking about, when you, in a dry condition, you just feel like your skin, when you smile, it cracks, kind of wrinkles. So when I use that kind of hydrating cream, the moisturizer really helps, and it doesn't feel as tight, it just feels elastic. So I really enjoy that, and hopefully you guys like what I'm gonna put on, and then tell me what you think. Thank you so much from this 53-year-old dad. Take care, hang loose, and until next time, thanks for stopping by and checking out the video.